Most people think manifestation is about creating vision boards. They believe that if they just cut out the right pictures of cars, houses, perfect relationships, their dreams will magically appear. They are told to write affirmations over and over again. They are instructed to stay relentlessly positive, pushing away any doubt or fear. They spend hours visualizing their ideal future, trying to feel the emotions of success before it has arrived. This is the popular image of manifestation. It's an alluring promise of control over one's destiny. But let's be honest for a moment. If this were the complete picture, wouldn't more people be living their dream lives? So many of us have tried these methods with sincere effort. We have meticulously crafted our vision boards. We have recited our affirmations in the mirror each morning. We have dedicated time to meditation and visualization. Yet, for many, the results are disappointing. The dream job remains out of reach. The soulmate never appears. The bank account balance stays stubbornly the same. This gap between effort and outcome often leads to frustration and disillusionment. The truth is, manifestation doesn't begin with a vision board. It doesn't start with an affirmation or a visualization session. Those are simply tools, effective only on the right foundation. The real work starts much deeper. It begins with radical self-awareness, turning your focus inward before projecting it outward, looking at the parts of yourself you've been avoiding, facing the uncomfortable truths you've been unwilling to face. You cannot attract what you are not fundamentally aligned with. This is the missing piece of the puzzle. If you carry unresolved wounds from your past, deep-seated feelings of unworthiness, lingering fears around money, a core belief that you are not deserving of love, those inner states act as powerful magnets. They pull in relationships, opportunities, circumstances that mirror them. They create a reality that validates your deepest fears. Until you face and begin to heal those wounds, no amount of positive thinking can override the silent, powerful story your subconscious mind is relentlessly telling the world about who you are and what you deserve. Think about the patterns in your life. Have you ever wondered why you repeat the same cycles, almost as if you are caught in a loop? Relationships that start with intense passion but always end painfully. Jobs that feel promising at first, then become frustrating and stagnant. Money. Every time you get ahead, an unexpected expense brings you back. This isn't because you are unlucky or cursed. It's because the story inside you, your inner narrative, has not changed. Your inner narrative is the director of your life's movie. It's the quiet, persistent voice that whispers limiting beliefs when you're vulnerable. I'm just not good enough for that promotion. Money always seems to slip through my fingers. True love is for other people, not for me. These are not fleeting thoughts. They are ingrained scripts creating your reality. They dictate what you believe is possible and what you allow into your life. If you want to change what you attract, first find the courage to listen to understand, then completely rewrite that inner script. Ask yourself powerful, uncomfortable questions. Be truly honest with yourself. Do you feel safe and expansive when you think about money? Or does the thought trigger a subtle clench in your stomach, a feeling that money always slips away? For love, do you believe deep, unconditional, lasting love is possible for you? Or do you secretly brace for rejection or abandonment? Do you trust your life has a profound purpose? Or are you drifting without direction or meaning? These answers are revealing. They expose the subconscious blueprint you've been living by. This blueprint is like the architectural plan for your life's house, determining its structure, its limitations, and its potential. Maybe you've been decorating rooms with vision boards and affirmations while the foundation stays cracked. But here is the empowering truth. See the blueprint, understand the underlying design, and you gain the power to redesign it from the ground up. Every one of us is a storyteller. Long before we ever think about manifesting a specific outcome, we are telling ourselves a constant stream of stories: who we are, what the world is like, our place within it. These are not grand, epic tales, but quiet, internal narratives that run on a continuous loop in the background of our minds. They are the collected interpretations of our experiences, the beliefs we inherited, and the conclusions we drew about ourselves as children. This inner story is the most powerful force shaping our reality, acting as a filter through which we perceive every event, every interaction, every opportunity that comes our way. It dictates what we believe we are capable of and, more importantly, what we believe we deserve. These foundational stories often operate beneath the level of our conscious awareness, yet they hold immense power over our decisions and behaviors. They are the invisible scripts that guide our actions in love, our choices with money, and our pursuit of purpose. If your inner story is one of struggle, you will subconsciously seek out situations that confirm that struggle is your natural state. If your narrative is woven with threads of unworthiness, you will find it difficult to accept genuine praise or opportunities that suggest you are valuable. This is why positive affirmations can feel like a lie if they contradict a deeper, more ingrained story. You can't simply paste a new belief on top of an old one. You must first excavate the old story and understand its origins. Think of your inner narrative as the soil in which the seeds of your desires are planted. If the soil is rich with nutrients of self-worth, trust, and optimism, then your dreams will have a fertile ground in which to grow and flourish. But if the soil is toxic, filled with the weeds of past trauma, fear, and limiting beliefs, then even the most promising seeds will struggle to sprout. They will be choked out before they ever have a chance to reach the sun. The work of true manifestation, therefore, is not about finding better seeds to plant. It is about the patient, dedicated work of tending to your inner soil, pulling out the weeds one by one, and enriching it with healing and self-compassion. This process begins with the simple act of listening. It requires you to become a curious observer of your own thoughts, without judgment. What stories do you tell yourself when you fail? What is the narrative that plays in your mind when you are faced with a new opportunity or a potential relationship? By paying close attention, you can start to identify the recurring themes and limiting beliefs that have been running your life on autopilot. Recognizing these stories is the first and most crucial step toward reclaiming your power. You cannot change a story that you do not know you are telling. Once you bring it into the light of your awareness, you can begin the transformative process of writing a new one. Let's take something very specific and emotionally charged: money. Your relationship with money today is not random. It reflects the money story you learned long ago. This story was written for you before you earned your first dollar. It was shaped by the attitudes, conversations, and behaviors you observed in your family and community. Think back to your childhood. Was money a source of peace and security, or a constant source of tension and anxiety? Was it discussed openly as a tool for a better life, or treated as a taboo, wrapped in shame and secrecy? Those beliefs created your subconscious financial blueprint. If you grew up hearing, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "We can't afford that," you may have internalized scarcity. That narrative can become a persistent fear of not having enough, leading you to hoard money anxiously or avoid your finances because it's too stressful. If you saw your parents fight about bills, you may link money with conflict and push money away to protect emotional peace, even if that sabotages your financial well-being. These early lessons are the bedrock of your money personality. This ingrained story dictates how you interact with wealth daily. It explains compulsive spending to fill an emotional void. It explains why some with plenty still live in perpetual fear. Your money story influences: ask for a raise whether you invest in your future, whether you believe you can build lasting abundance. It's the hidden force behind your financial habits. To change it, become an archaeologist of your financial history. Ask: what were you taught about wealth? Consider explicit messages and implicit messages you absorbed. Did you learn wealthy people are greedy and corrupt, so being good means staying modest? Did you learn asking for money is impolite or desperate? Uncover those roots to separate old inherited beliefs from your truth. See them as stories, not facts. This awareness unlocks a new financial reality, not built on fear and limitation, but on freedom, possibility, and peace. So, the same powerful principle of inner stories applies directly to our capacity for love and to our connection to purpose. Your love story, much like your money story, was written in the ink of your earliest experiences. If your first encounters with attachment were marked by inconsistency, emotional unavailability, or pain, your subconscious mind may have concluded that love is inherently unsafe. This conclusion then becomes, well, a self-fulfilling prophecy. You might find yourself repeatedly drawn to partners who are emotionally distant or unavailable. Not because you consciously want to be hurt, but because the pattern feels deeply and strangely familiar to the story you already know. The familiar pain can actually feel safer than the unknown vulnerability of a healthy, secure love. To heal this pattern, you must become the conscious editor of your own love story. This involves looking back at the original manuscript of your heart with compassion, not blame. It means recognizing the patterns without judgment and understanding where they came from. It's about acknowledging the past wounds and then making a deliberate, powerful choice to write a new chapter. You can decide right now that you are worthy of a love that is consistent, safe, nourishing, deeply respectful. You can start to reframe the old narrative from, "I am destined to be abandoned," to, "My past experiences have taught me exactly what I need in a partner, and I am now ready to attract a healthy, loving relationship." This process of rewriting your narrative extends to your sense of purpose as well. Many people feel lost or adrift because their inner story tells them they are insignificant or that their life lacks meaning. They wait for a grand calling or a lightning bolt of inspiration, believing that purpose is something to be found, like a hidden treasure. But purpose isn't found. It is actively written, day by day, through your choices and actions. Your purpose story is built on the belief that your presence matters, and that your contributions, no matter how small they may seem, have a ripple effect in the world. It's about shifting the narrative from "what can I get" to "what can I give?" Manifestation, in its truest form, is the art of conscious storytelling. It is not about ignoring the past or pretending that painful memories don't exist. Instead, it is about having the courage to face those memories and reframe them into empowering lessons that strengthen your present and open up new possibilities for your future. By examining the stories you tell yourself about money, about love, and your own worth, you reclaim the pen. You stop being a passive character in a story written by your past circumstances and become the active, empowered author of the life you were always meant to live. The power to manifest a new reality has been inside you all along, waiting in the untold stories of your potential. The repeating patterns in our lives are not a coincidence. They are echoes. They're the reverberations of old wounds that were never fully healed, bouncing back into our present experience. When you find yourself in yet another relationship that feels painfully similar to the last, or in a job that replicates the same dynamics of feeling undervalued, you are not just experiencing bad luck. You are encountering the echo of an unresolved story. These cycles are powerful because they are born from our deepest, often unconscious attempts to resolve something from our past. We are drawn to familiar pain not because we are masochistic, but because our psyche is desperately trying to find a different ending to an old story. Think of it like a song stuck on repeat. No matter how much you want to hear the next track, the same melody, the same lyrics play over and over again. This is what happens when past wounds dictate our present choices. An old wound, perhaps from a childhood where your needs were dismissed, creates a core belief like, "My needs are not important." This belief then acts as an invisible magnet, drawing you towards partners, friends, employers who inadvertently confirm this story by dismissing your needs. The cycle continues, not to punish you, but to get your attention. It is a persistent signal from your inner self, urging you to finally stop and listen to the original pain that started the song in the first place. Breaking these cycles requires a profound shift in perspective. Instead of seeing these repeating patterns as a sign of personal failure, we must learn to see them as a compass. They are pointing directly to the areas within us that are calling out for healing and attention. The frustration you feel with each repetition is actually a form of spiritual friction, designed to make you uncomfortable enough to finally do something different. It is an invitation to stop looking outward for someone or something to change, and to instead turn inward and ask, what is the old wound that this situation is showing me? What is the original story that I am being asked to rewrite? This is where true manifestation work begins. It is not about simply visualizing a different outcome. It is about bravely facing the source of the repetition. It's about having the courage to sit with the discomfort of the old wound without judgment. This means acknowledging the sadness, the anger, or the fear that you have been trying so hard to avoid. By allowing yourself to feel these emotions, you begin to release their stored energy. You take the power back from the past, loosening its grip on your present. Healing is not about erasing the past, but about integrating its lessons so that it no longer has the power to unconsciously direct your future. One of the most disempowering beliefs we can hold is that our past dictates our future. We fall into the trap of thinking, "This is just how I am. This is just how it's always been for me." We see our repeating patterns not as cycles to be broken, but as evidence of a fixed, unchangeable destiny. This belief is the anchor that keeps us stuck, convincing us that trying to change is futile. We resign ourselves to the familiar pain because we've accepted the myth that repetition is inevitable. This narrative of helplessness is the single greatest obstacle to creating a new reality, as it stops us before we even begin. But this idea is fundamentally untrue. The human brain is not a static organ. It is incredibly plastic and forming new neural pathways at any age. Neuroplasticity is scientific proof you are not condemned to repeat your past. Every time you choose a new response, think a new thought, or take a different action in a familiar situation, you are actively rewiring your brain. You are carving out a new path, making it easier to choose that new response next time. Breaking a cycle is a conscious act of rebellion against the autopilot of old programming, and it is entirely within your power. Imagine old, painful patterns as a well-worn hiking trail. Your brain, seeking efficiency, will guide you down that familiar path because it uses the least energy. It's easy, automatic, and predictable, even if it leads somewhere you don't want to go. Creating a new reality is like forging a new trail. At first, it's difficult. You have to push through thick underbrush, clear away obstacles, and consciously choose this new, unfamiliar route every single day. It requires effort, intention, and a willingness to feel awkward and uncertain. With each deliberate choice to walk the new path, you make it clearer and more defined. You trample down the weeds and the sun begins to shine on the new trail. Meanwhile, the old path grows over from disuse. This is the practical process of rewriting your story and breaking the cycle. It is not a mystical event overnight. It is a commitment to a series of small, courageous choices. You are not destined to repeat your past. You are designed to evolve beyond it, one intentional step at a time, creating a new destination for your life's journey. Healing old wounds is not about forgetting what happened to you. It is about changing the meaning you have attached to those experiences. This is really a process of emotional alchemy, where you take the lead of your past pain and transform it into the gold of wisdom, resilience, compassion. The most painful events in our lives often hold the most powerful lessons. We can only access that wisdom once we stop identifying as the victim of our story and start seeing ourselves as the hero who survived it. This shift in perspective is the key to unlocking the power hidden within your wounds. It allows you to see that your scars are not signs of damage. They are symbols of your strength. The first step in this alchemical process is to reframe the narrative. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" ask, "What did this experience teach me?" Or, "How did surviving this make me stronger?" Perhaps a painful betrayal taught you the importance of setting firm boundaries. Maybe a period of financial hardship taught you resourcefulness, gratitude for what you have. By actively looking for the lesson or the gift within the pain, you are not condoning what happened. You are refusing to let it define you in a negative way. You are taking control of the story and choosing to find the empowering elements within it. This transformation also requires deep self-compassion. Healing is not linear. There will be days when the old pain feels fresh again, and the old patterns feel tempting. On those days, treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a dear friend. Instead of criticizing yourself for taking a step back, acknowledge the difficulty of the journey and celebrate your commitment to it. Self-compassion is the gentle force that allows you to keep going, even when it's hard. It is the soothing balm that helps heal internal wounds left by years of self-criticism and blame, creating a safe inner environment for growth. Ultimately, healing old wounds allows you to break the cycle because it changes your energetic frequency. When you carry unresolved pain, you vibrate at a frequency of fear, lack, mistrust. That vibration attracts matching experiences. As you heal, you begin to release that dense energy. You replace it with the lighter frequencies of forgiveness, wisdom, self-love. You literally become a different person on an energetic level. As a result, you begin to attract different people, different opportunities that resonate with your new, healed, empowered self. You don't have to chase a better future, you become a magnet for it. Your subconscious blueprint is the invisible architecture that designs your life. It is a set of core beliefs, emotional patterns, ingrained assumptions programmed into you long before you were aware of them. This blueprint operates silently in the background, influencing every choice you make, especially in money love. It was formed in your childhood, built from the bricks of your experiences and the mortar of the beliefs held by those around you. Understanding this blueprint is not about blaming your past, it is about empowering your present. It is the essential first step to taking conscious control of the life you are creating for yourself. Let's focus first on money. Your financial blueprint, your unique financial DNA, was largely formed by the age of 7. It was shaped by what you saw your parents do with money and what you heard them say about it. Did you witness them paying bills with a sense of calm and capability, or with anxiety and fear? Did they speak of wealth as a tool for good and an opportunity for freedom? Or did they talk about rich people with resentment and judgment? These experiences created deep neural pathways in your brain, forming a core narrative about what money means. This narrative now quietly dictates your financial behavior as an adult. This early programming determines your relationship with abundance. If your childhood home was filled with a constant sense of scarcity, you may have developed a blueprint that constantly anticipates lack. This can manifest in two opposite but related ways. You might become a compulsive saver, unable to enjoy your money because of a deep-seated fear of losing it all. Or you might become a compulsive spender, subconsciously believing money will disappear anyway, so you might as well get rid of it quickly. Neither behavior comes from a place of peace or freedom. Both are driven by the old, fearful story etched into your subconscious mind. To change your financial reality, you must first become aware of this inherited blueprint. You must have the courage to examine the beliefs you hold about money and trace them back to their origins. What is the first memory you have about money? What feelings does that memory bring up? By bringing these subconscious drivers into the light of your conscious awareness, you begin to loosen their grip on you. You start to see them not as absolute truths, but as old stories that you have the power to question, challenge, and ultimately to rewrite for yourself. This is how you begin to build a new financial future. Just as you have a financial blueprint, you also have a blueprint for love. How you give and receive affection, what you believe you are worthy of in a relationship, who you are instinctively drawn to. This blueprint was constructed in your early years based on your first experiences with attachment and connection. The way you were loved by your primary caregivers became your working model for what love is. If that love was secure, consistent, unconditional, you likely developed a blueprint that expects and attracts healthy relationships, stable relationships that feel safe, that feel nourishing. However, if your early experiences with love were inconsistent, conditional, painful, a very different blueprint was likely formed. If love was something you had to earn through achievement, you might believe you are only lovable when you are perfect. This can lead you to endlessly strive and perform, terrified of showing any flaw that might cause your partner to withdraw their affection. If love was intertwined with criticism or control, you might subconsciously equate love with being diminished. Attracting partners who repeat this dynamic, it feels familiar. It feels like home, even if it is a painful one. This subconscious blueprint for love acts as a powerful homing device. It seeks out partners and relationship dynamics, reinforcing its core beliefs over and over again. This is why people so often report dating the same person in a different body. It's not a curse. It is the blueprint at work trying to validate its own story. The pain of these repeating patterns is a signal. It's your heart's way of telling you that the original architecture is flawed and needs to be renovated. It is an invitation to stop looking for the right person, start working on building the right blueprint within yourself. To begin this renovation, you must get brutally honest about your patterns. Look at your relationship history not as a series of random events, but as a collection of data that reveals your underlying beliefs. What is the common theme? Do you often feel unseen, abandoned, controlled? These feelings point directly to the cracks in your foundation. Recognizing these patterns without shame is the first step toward healing them. It empowers you to stop being a passive participant in your love life. Become the conscious architect, healthy, fulfilling connection you truly deserve. Once you have uncovered the old subconscious blueprints for money and love, the real work of transformation can begin. This is the stage of conscious redesign. It is an active, intentional process of deciding what you want your new blueprint to look like and then taking deliberate steps to build it. This is not about wishful thinking. It is about strategic and heartfelt action. You are essentially becoming the architect and general contractor of your own inner world, tearing down the structures that no longer serve you and building new ones founded on worthiness, abundance, and security. It is a declaration that your past does not get to write your future. For your financial blueprint, this redesign might involve creating new, empowering affirmations that directly counter your old, limiting beliefs. If your old story was, "Money is hard to come by," your new story could be, "Money flows to me easily and abundantly." But you cannot just say the words, you must find evidence to support them. Start by noticing all the ways abundance already exists in your life: a friend buying you coffee, finding $1 on the street, the richness of nature. This trains your brain to look for and acknowledge abundance, slowly building a new neural pathway that makes the new belief feel true. When redesigning your blueprint for love, the work is about embodiment. It's about treating yourself with the love you wish to receive. If you desire a partner who is kind and respectful, you must first be unfailingly kind and respectful to yourself. Set firm boundaries that honor your needs. Stop criticizing yourself in the mirror. Take yourself on dates. This is not about being narcissistic. It's about programming your nervous system to recognize what healthy love feels like. When you make self-love and self-respect your non-negotiable standards, you will no longer be attracted to anyone who offers you less. You energetically disqualify unhealthy partners from your life. This process of redesigning your subconscious blueprint is the ultimate act of self-love and personal power. It is a commitment to yourself, a promise that you are more than your past wounds and inherited limitations. By reframing your old stories about money and love, you are not just changing your mind, you are changing your energetic signature. You begin to vibrate at a new frequency, one that is in alignment with the wealth, love, and peace you desire. This is how you unlock new possibilities. This is how manifestation moves from a frustrating effort to a natural state of being. You attract what you are, so you must first build what you want to become. Beyond the deep work of healing old wounds and redesigning your subconscious blueprints, there are powerful practices that can accelerate your alignment with abundance. Two of the most potent of these are gratitude, generosity. Many people dismiss gratitude as a fluffy, feel-good concept, but it is actually one of the most powerful tools you have for shifting your reality. Gratitude is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about training your focus. What you focus on expands. When you live in a state of complaint, focusing on what is wrong and what is missing, you are training your brain to find more evidence of lack. You are literally programming yourself to live in a reality of scarcity, and your life will reflect that focus back to you. Gratitude is the direct antidote to this scarcity mindset. It is an active practice of intentionally shifting your attention to what you already have to what is good and right in your world. This is not just a psychological trick, it has a profound neurological effect. When you consistently practice gratitude, you strengthen the neural pathways associated with positive emotions like joy, contentment, connection. You begin to prime your brain to notice opportunities and blessings that were previously invisible to you. Your mind's reticular activating system, the filter that determines what you pay attention to, starts to actively scan your environment for things to be thankful for, which in turn brings more positive experiences into your awareness. Think of it this way: your perception creates your reality. If you wear glasses smudged with the grease of cynicism and lack, the entire world will look dim and disappointing. Gratitude is the act of cleaning those lenses. It allows you to see the vibrant colors and hidden beauty that were there all along. The practice can be incredibly simple. It can be starting your day by thinking of 3 things you are grateful for before your feet even hit the floor. The warmth of your bed, the sound of birds outside your window, the simple fact that you have another day of life. This small shift in focus at the beginning of your day sets a new tone for everything that follows. This practice fundamentally changes your energetic state. A state of gratitude emits a frequency of fullness and appreciation, while a state of complaint emits a frequency of emptiness and lack. Like attracts like. When you are vibrating at the frequency of gratitude, you become a magnet for more experiences that will make you feel grateful. It's a beautiful, self-perpetuating cycle. Abundance, in all its forms, money, love, opportunity, joy, is drawn to the energy of appreciation. Gratitude is not something you feel once you have what you want. It is the gateway you must walk through to receive it. It is the key that unlocks the door to a more expansive reality. If gratitude is the act of receiving with an open heart, then generosity is the act of giving from that same open heart. Together, they create a powerful flow of energy that keeps abundance circulating in your life. Many people block this flow because they have a misconception about what generosity is. They believe it is solely about giving away money, and if they are struggling financially, they feel they have nothing to give. This belief keeps them trapped in a mindset of lack, focused on holding tightly to the little they have. But true generosity is so much more than writing a check. It is a spirit, an attitude, a way of moving through the world. Genuine generosity is about giving whatever you have in abundance. If you have time, if you have knowledge, if you have a creative talent, you can be generous with your smile, your encouragement, and your positive energy. When you help someone carry their groceries, offer a sincere compliment, connect two people who could benefit from knowing each other, you are practicing generosity. It is about understanding that you are a channel for goodness, not just a container for it. This spirit of contribution shifts your identity from someone who needs to someone who has something to offer. This is a profound energetic transformation. It moves you out of a victim mentality and into a position of power and resourcefulness. The universe responds to this shift. When you operate from a place of generosity, you send out a powerful signal that you trust in the flow of abundance. You are demonstrating your belief that there is always more than enough because you're willing to share what you have. This trust and openness make you a more attractive vessel for opportunities, connections, and yes, even financial prosperity to flow through. Ultimately, the most successful, fulfilled, and truly wealthy people understand this principle deeply. They know that life is not about accumulation. It is about circulation. The more they give, the more they grow, and the more they receive. Living with generosity radiates an energy of trust, connection, and value. People are naturally drawn to those who are givers, not takers. They want to support them, work with them, and be in their presence. By making generosity a core part of your being, you stop chasing abundance and instead become a source of it. You become a magnet for the very things you seek, simply by focusing on what you can contribute to others. This brings us to one of the most fundamental truths of manifestation. Your energy is your most valuable currency. It is the unspoken language that communicates more about you than your words ever could. Think about the people you are drawn to. It's often not just what they say or do, it's how they make you feel in their presence. Some people have an energy that is expansive. Some people have an energy that is uplifting. Some people have an energy that is warm. Being around them leaves you feeling better than you did before. Others have an energy that is contracted. Others have an energy that is heavy. Others have an energy that is draining. You may leave an interaction with them feeling depleted and small. This invisible force is your energetic signature. It is constantly broadcasting a signal out into the world. People may forget the exact words you used in a conversation. They might forget the specific details of what you did, but they will never, ever forget how you made them feel. This feeling is a direct result of the energy you are radiating. When your energy radiates peace, genuine confidence, unconditional love, you become magnetic. People naturally want to be around you. They want to connect with you. They want to support your vision. They want to collaborate with you. Opportunities appear, resources arrive, relationships develop. Not because you chase them, but because your energetic signature is an invitation they can't resist. Your energy is your reputation. Ask yourself, how do people feel when they leave my presence? Be honest. Do they feel seen? Do they feel heard? Do they feel valued? Do they feel uplifted? Do they feel more energized and hopeful after spending time with you? Or do they feel drained, dismissed, judged, unseen? The answer reveals the reality you are manifesting. If you radiate frustration, scarcity, judgment, you attract people and situations that mirror that energy back to you, reinforcing patterns you want to break. Your outer world reflects your inner energetic state. Your energetic signature equals your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, intentions. It's not something you can fake for long. You can say the right things, but if your inner world is in turmoil, that chaotic energy will leak out and be felt by others. This is why healing wounds and rewriting your stories is crucial. As you heal, you clean up your energetic field. You replace dense frequencies of fear, lack, with lighter, higher frequencies of love, gratitude, peace. Manifestation becomes less about doing, more about being a person whose energy calls in the experiences you desire. So, if energy is the currency, how do you increase your energetic wealth? How do you consciously raise your frequency to become a magnet for the good you seek? It is not about forcing yourself to be happy all the time or suppressing negative emotions. It is about cultivating an inner state of being that is grounded in authenticity and positive intention. It's about choosing how you show up in the world, moment by moment. One of the most powerful ways to do this is by practicing presence. When you are fully present with another person, not checking your phone, not thinking about your to-do list, you give them the gift of your focused energy. This makes them feel valued and seen, which is a profoundly magnetic quality. Another way to raise your frequency is to approach life with genuine curiosity instead of judgment. When you meet new people or face new situations, you can choose to be open and eager to learn, rather than closed off and critical. Curiosity is an expansive energy. It opens doors and creates connections. Judgment, on the other hand, is a contracted energy. It builds walls and pushes people away. Showing up with a curious and open heart makes you more approachable and trustworthy. People feel safe to be themselves around you, which fosters deeper, more authentic relationships in your personal life and in your professional life. This positive feedback loop elevates your own energy even further. Effort is also a key component of your energetic signature. This doesn't mean you have to hustle and grind yourself into exhaustion. It means showing up with intention and giving your best to whatever is in front of you. Whether it's a work project, a conversation with a loved one, or your own personal growth, applying conscious effort sends a message to the universe that you are serious about your intentions. People are drawn to those who have a sense of purpose and commitment in their actions. This energy of integrity and dedication is incredibly attractive and builds trust, which is the foundation of all successful relationships and ventures. It shows that you value yourself and the opportunities you are given. Ultimately, becoming magnetic is about embodying the energy you wish to attract. If you want more love, be more loving. If you want more appreciation, be more appreciative of others. If you want more opportunities, be an opportunity for someone else. Your energy precedes you. It enters a room before you even speak a word. By consciously cultivating a high-frequency energetic signature, through presence, curiosity, effort, and love, you stop working so hard to manifest things. Instead, you become a powerful magnet, and the very best of life is naturally and effortlessly drawn to you, creating a reality that is more beautiful than you ever dared to imagine. So many of us are waiting for purpose to strike us like a lightning bolt from the heavens. We hold on to a romantic idea that one day we'll just wake up with this sudden divine clarity. We believe our grand life's mission will be revealed to us in a single, dramatic moment of insight. But honestly, this belief, while comforting, keeps a lot of people in a state of passive waiting, paralyzed by the feeling that they haven't found their purpose yet. They drift through life feeling incomplete, always looking outside of themselves for the one big answer that will finally give their existence meaning. This is perhaps one of the greatest misunderstandings about what a purposeful life truly is. The truth is, purpose isn't found. It's not a hidden treasure you stumble upon after a long search. Purpose is built. It is forged, piece by piece, day by day, in the fires of your intentional actions. It is a muscle that you develop through consistent practice, not a prize you win at the end of a quest. You build purpose every time you choose to show up fully in your life. You build it when you say yes to opportunities for growth, even when they scare you. You build it when you choose to contribute to something larger than yourself, no matter how small that contribution may seem in the moment. You do not need to know your ultimate grand life purpose to begin living with purpose today. You can choose to be purposeful in this very moment. It starts by infusing your current reality with intention. How can I bring more presence to this task? How can I bring more gratitude into this interaction? How can I contribute value in this situation? A purposeful life is simply a series of purposeful days strung together. Purpose grows from your commitment to contribution in the here and now, not from the completion of some far-off, monumental goal. It is found in the process, not the destination. This understanding is incredibly freeing. It releases you from the pressure of having to figure everything out at once. Your purpose today might simply be to be a more patient parent. Your purpose this week might be to bring more dedication and excellence to your work. As you lean into these small, daily acts of intentional living, your larger purpose will begin to reveal itself to you. It will emerge naturally from the foundation of your consistent actions. You don't find your purpose and then start living. You start living with intention, and your purpose finds you. This entire journey of healing our past, rewriting our stories, and building a life of purpose leads us to a final, profound realization. The ultimate goal of manifestation is not what we have been led to believe. The richest life is not measured by the number of cars in the garage, the size of the house, the balance in a bank account. Those things can be wonderful, but they are byproducts, not the prize. The richest life is measured by the depth of your inner peace. Inner peace is the new definition of wealth. It is the ultimate metric of a life well lived. Think about it for a second. What is the point of achieving everything on your vision board if you remain restless, anxious, unfulfilled on the inside? What good is a mansion if your mind is a prison of worry, self-doubt? All the external success in the world will feel hollow and meaningless if you do not feel free within your own skin. The chase for material things often comes from a place of lack, a belief that acquiring something out there will finally fix what feels broken in here. But it never works. True, lasting abundance can only be built upon a foundation of inner wholeness. Freedom is the real goal: financial freedom, emotional freedom, spiritual freedom. The freedom to breathe deeply and know in your core that you are enough, exactly as you are. The freedom to be your authentic self without fear of judgment. The freedom to love openly without fear of loss. The freedom to live from a place of trust rather than fear. This is the state of being that true manifestation is designed to create. It is about aligning your inner world and your outer world so perfectly that there is no longer any separation between them. This is when manifestation stops being something you try to do and becomes an effortless expression of who you are. You no longer chase from a place of desperation or lack, because you already feel whole and complete. Instead, you begin to create from a place of fullness, joy. Service you create, because it is the natural overflow of the peace and love you feel inside. This is the ultimate success. So yes, make your vision boards, write your affirmations, but remember they are only tools. The real work is to heal your story, to cultivate your energy, and to build a life so rooted in inner peace that everything you attract is simply a reflection of the beautiful world you've already built within. We have journeyed through the intricate landscape of our own inner worlds. We have explored the powerful, often hidden stories that have shaped our realities. We have uncovered the subconscious blueprints that have dictated our relationships with money. We have uncovered the subconscious blueprints that have dictated our relationships with love. We have seen how the echoes of our past wounds create repeating cycles in our present. We have learned to become the conscious architects of our lives, rewriting our narratives, healing old pain, transforming it into power. This entire process, self-awareness, intentional action, culminates in a state of profound and beautiful harmony. This is the state of alignment, where your inner world and your outer world finally begin to sing the same song. creating a symphony of effortless creation. True manifestation is not about a constant, forceful effort to bend the universe to your will. It is not a battle you must win through sheer determination or relentless positivity. Rather, it is the graceful and natural outcome of achieving inner coherence. Imagine trying to tune a radio to a specific station. If your receiver is full of static, interference, and conflicting signals, representing your unhealed wounds, limiting beliefs, and chaotic energy, you will never hear the music clearly. The work we have discussed is the process of clearing that static. Healing your story is fine-tuning your receiver. When your thoughts align, when your beliefs align, when your emotions align, when your actions align with a core frequency of worthiness, peace, and love, you become a clear channel. This alignment is where the magic happens. The distinction between inside and outside begins to dissolve. Your external reality starts to seamlessly reflect the peace and wholeness you have cultivated within. You stop attracting lessons disguised as painful patterns. You stop seeking validation from others. You stop chasing love. You stop chasing wealth. You stop chasing success. You have become the source of the very energy you once sought, and the universe mirrors that fullness back to you in tangible ways. Living in alignment, your actions are no longer driven by fear, nor by the need to prove yourself. Instead, they flow from authentic inspiration and from joyful service. You make decisions not based on what you think you should do, but on what feels true and resonant in your soul. There is an ease to your existence, a sense of being carried by a current moving in the right direction. This is the freedom of alignment. It is the liberation of no longer being at war with yourself, with all parts working in concert toward purpose, connection, and abundance. It is the ultimate homecoming. So what does it mean to live a manifested life in the real world, day after day? It means your vision board's affirmations are no longer desperate pleas to the universe. Instead, they become joyful celebrations of the reality you are actively co-creating. They are reminders, not requests. They are tools that help you stay focused on the beautiful inner state you have cultivated rather than mechanisms to force an outcome. The foundation has been laid. The inner work has been done. Now, these practices become a delightful expression of your creative power, not a frantic attempt to acquire it. The energy has shifted from one of lack to playful and powerful creation. Living a manifested life means you embrace every day as a gift and an opportunity. You recognize you are a constant creator, conscious or not. With this awareness, you choose your thoughts, words, actions with greater care and intention. Your energy is your most precious resource. You protect it fiercely. You engage with people and situations that uplift you, lovingly release those that drain you. Your life becomes a curated masterpiece. You are the artist. Your consciousness is the medium painting your reality onto the canvas of time. This journey isn't about a final destination where desires are fulfilled and the work stops. It's about falling in love with the process of becoming, finding joy in the unfolding of your potential. The richest life is one where you feel free. Free from the chains of your past, free from the fear of the future, free to be your most authentic, loving, and powerful self in the present moment. This inner freedom is the true treasure. It is wealth that can never be lost, success that can never be taken away. This peace becomes your true north, guiding every choice. Manifestation is not something you do. It is what you become. Heal your story. Rewrite your narrative. Cultivate gratitude. Cultivate generosity. Radiate love. Radiate peace. Live with a purpose that is built, not found. Commit to this inner path and the outer world will transform in ways that astound you. Stop trying to manifest, start living a manifested life. Abundance, love, purpose becoming the very air you breathe.